Let's dive into number one first. So why focus on strength? Okay. Focusing on strength, getting stronger. Okay. It makes everything else easier. Losing fat, getting ripped, reducing pain. Okay. I'm going to go into more of this, but flat out, just take my word for this. And I'm going to prove it to you in this next slide. It makes everything easier when you're stronger. Okay. You even run faster when you're stronger. They did a study on even marathon runners, okay, very recently just started implementing a very smart, very dialed in basic 2-day per week training program for marathon runners. Nothing else changed in terms of their program other than they started to get stronger. And what happened was their marathon times decreased by, we're talking minutes, okay? So even though they weren't training their endurance, they got stronger and they ended up getting better at endurance, okay? So think about that, all right? So why else should you focus on strength, okay? This is one of my gals, Kara. She's a Division I referee. Congrats to her. I know she just got hired into a few more conferences this summer. She totally transformed over the last few months. And she says, tracking my progress has helped me focus on obvious strength improvements. All right. She says, I used to think getting stronger would make me bulky, but what actually happened was I lost 10 inches in 12 weeks and I still got to enjoy my wine and my pasta. And some of you guys are probably jumping out of your seats. You're like, what the heck are you talking about, Dave? This is going against everything I know to be true. But that's because there's a lot of information out there and a lot of it is BS. So what I'm telling you right now is the reason why she lost 10 inches without changing much nutritionally is because she got stronger. What that did for her was it increased her metabolism, her resting metabolism, okay? So when you fix that problem, right, when you're burning more calories when you're just sitting here on Zoom per minute, it makes it a lot easier to lean out and look the way you want to look, okay? So faster metabolism equals faster results. And the way to get a faster metabolism is to get stronger, number one, or to jump in a time machine and go back 10 years. And we know that's not going to happen. So this is the importance of getting stronger. Why else should you focus on strength? Strength is your insurance policy. I said this already, especially for your knees and for your low back. I don't know if any of you know who this is. One of my great mentors, and just so happens to be my godfather, Dave Libby, was a long time referee in Division I level out here on the West Coast. He worked 8 Final Fours in his career, 2 championship games, and the one regret that he has was that he wished that he knew what we know today about fitness, because the reason why he cut his career short was because of back pain. And the reason why he had back pain was because, look, guys, we only have so many miles on our legs, all right? Referees are the one group of people who think it's a great idea to run full speed and look backwards, okay? And it's a terrible idea, all right? But guess what? We all got to do it, all right? So when you focus on strength and mobility, which we're gonna get into, and you improve those 2 areas of your life, your risk of injury goes down, your chronic pain goes away. Okay, if you go to the physical therapist because you had a knee surgery, for example, and they do 2 things for you. They get you stronger and they increase your mobility. And what happens when that happens is your pain goes away and you get back to, normal daily life, right? Unfortunately, as a referee, normal daily life is not good enough, all right? Because you got to run. The majority of people don't have to run and turn around at the same time and stop and go and do all the things that you do out there on the floor. So, strength, it fundamentally is your insurance policy, okay? Why else? I threw this one in there for fun. This is my boy, Derek. He's also a referee. I forgot to put his name and his age up there. I forgot to do that for some people, probably because they didn't want me to do that. But he says my max yardage on my driver. Okay, loves golf. I know why. I know, Sean. You just talked about your golf tournament. So Derek here used to hit the ball 265 yards. After following my custom plan, he says, to get leaner and stronger, in just 12 weeks, I started to easily drive the ball 325 yards. So why else focus on strength? You can impress your friends, all right? So benefits, baby. Focus on strength.